On this episode of the Basil Journal, we dive a shipwreck and another reef. So on day 2, we dove a wreck called C58. It's just off of the shore in an area called Quintana Roo. Quintana Roo, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's a World War II minesweeper that served as the Harlequin in the American Navy, and then the Mexican Navy took it over or bought it, whatever. And in the 80s, they sunk it to make an artificial reef. And then in the year 2000 or 2005, a hurricane came through and broke it in half. So it's down about 100 feet of water. The current was pretty, to us it seemed like a lot, but our dive master said it's been worse. You just basically jump off the boat, follow this buoy line all the way down to the wreck, and
which was pretty cool because you're going down the line, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this big ship comes.
Right, exactly. And then, well, when you first get in the water, it's like 82 degrees or 84 degrees, and then as you start going down the rope, all of a sudden it's like somebody flips a switch. That water goes to like 70-degree water, and just like Barbie said, when you come up on it, it just kind of comes out of the blue, and all of a sudden, boom, there it is. And there
very
was
majestic.
Yeah, and we actually swam through the inside of it, and even my claustrophobic wife did that.
I didn't think I was going to when he was talking about it, but when we got down there, it was wide open, and every place that we swam through, you could see another exit. So as long as I can see light, I'm usually pretty good.
Right. And there was fish all over the place in this thing too. There was like schools of fish just kind of migrating in certain portions, and the dive master said he saw a really huge angelfish.
No, lionfish.
Lionfish. Yeah, real huge lionfish. We didn't see it, but he said he saw it.
Definitely, if you're diving a wreck, we went down almost 90 feet.
Yeah.
And you definitely, if you're going to penetrate the wreck and go inside, you definitely have to have good buoyancy. So we were very thankful for our buoyancy, peak buoyancy class that we took.
Yes. Thank you, Justin. Because during the peak buoyancy class, he had us hovering just above the bottom of the Blue Grotto, and we'd have to touch our nose on this little marker thing. And I thought it was kind of stupid when we did it, but it certainly helped on this dive.
Yes. Because some of the hallways were, you don't want to rub up against it because it's already growing things on the ship.
And it could be sharp, you could cut yourself, you don't want to do any kind of stuff. And I was just joking about the flashlight for that dive because the sidewalls are cut open so you can actually see in it really easily. You don't really need a dive light, but you should always dive with a dive light if you're going into a wreck. And
if we look like we're sweltering right now, we are. It's very hot tonight, very humid.
Okay, we're from Florida, we're used to humidity. This is on the verge of rain humidity. It is
5 minutes and we had to bring a towel along.
it is so humid that the concrete is slippery from being wet.
Yes.
That's how humid it is.
Thank God it hasn't been that way the whole week.
Right.
So.
Second dive was?
It's La Losa Reef. They said
means the shelf?
It means the shelf or the tile. So it's like this long, flat kind of area with a few ups and downs, but it was fairly flat, and we did get to see
our first
nurse shark, so that was awesome. It was a baby, which
it was probably only about 3 feet long, 4 feet long,
but we were able to swim right probably within 20-30 feet of it.
Oh, we were closer than that. I was in with like 7-8 feet of it.
Okay. Yeah. And hopefully we got some good footage of that that's coming up right now.
Yep, and then we saw some other fish too, and we kind of just went along the reef, and saw a bunch of some really cool coral. Say that 3 times fast. Really cool coral growths. What do you call them? Yeah. You can tell we're new at this whole scuba diving thing.
Oh, and you saw a lobster.
Oh yeah, I saw a really big lobster on that one too. And
I think it was that dive.
Yeah, I think it was that dive as well. And then when we came up for that, I guess we came up in a different spot.
Oh no! Before we came up though, we did get to see 2 lionfish on that one. Remember, they were kind of hidden down in the rocks and stuff. So.
Yeah. It was a really cool dive. I do suggest that one as well. And again, we did all of our dives through
Solo Buceo.
Solo Buceo, and we highly recommend Aramando as your dive master, and James too. But
We'll put a link to their shop in the description below, so make sure you check them out if you're ever in Cancun.
and they're not paying us to say this.
No.
You know, we're that happy customers with them. Yeah, and also if you're making the arrangements, you need to talk to David.
David's the
Yes.
manager. He's the one you would be corresponding with. I did everything through email, so it worked out really good. They sent me a PayPal link to pay, and we booked it.
Yeah. And if you do book it, tell them Chuck and Barbie sent
Yes.
you. We don't get any kickback for that. Full transparency.
Yep.
No, we just, other than the fact that you'll get a good dive shop and some good dive masters and some great experiences.
Yes. And it's good to go with a reputable company. They've been around for a long time.
So until then, live your own story.